Hey, what's up, everybody? Is that man, Taj, the rapping detailer, and I'm back at you once again with another video. So, listen, I want to tell you the difference between somebody who actually walks in their faith and somebody who's just repping religion. All right? So, look, it's basically the difference between somebody just holding the title up and somebody who's actually following what the entity teaches. So look, I had a situation yesterday or the other day. So I had to finish detailing a car, right? And when I got there, I was setting up my equipment. I was getting everything together. My customer already knew I was coming, so I didn't really have to check in with him. So while I was setting everything up, his daughter was walking in the house and we locked eyes. And, we had a little interaction last time that I was there, but this time it was a little different. So I saw her, she saw me. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Hey, how are you? You're coming by to finish the interior, right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm going to finish up and do a little bit on the exterior. So you probably won't even see me unless you call me, right?" It just came out. I was just flowing, just being friendly, maybe a little playful, maybe a little mackish, whatever. So she was on the phone when she said that, or when I said that, and she kind of lit up, like, "Whoa, where is this energy coming from?" And she's pretty cute. She's got a nice appeal to her aesthetic. So she said to the person she was on the phone with, she was like, "Hey, let me call you back." Like, and in my mind, I'm thinking, "Oh man, here we go. Let's see where this goes, right?" So she got off the phone, and when she got off the phone, the first question she asked me, she said, "Are you a Christian?" And in my mind, I'm like, this is a little odd. And I blurted out, I was like, "Hey, I love me some Jesus." And she was like, "Oh, where do you go to church?" I said, "I don't go to church, but I love me some Jesus," right? So she took this opportunity to basically judge me. She said, "Oh, you don't go to church? Oh, I'm not looking for anything like that. I don't want to hang out with anybody like that. I want to hang out with people who are really committed to the faith." And I said, "How do you know I'm not committed to the faith? Because I don't go to church?" She said, "Well, yeah, you say you're about it, but you're not going to church. That doesn't line up." Then she started going into this whole spiel about how something was off with me. And before she could really finish what she was saying, I was like, "All right, good luck to you," and walked away. I didn't even give her a chance to finish what she was saying. In the middle of the dialogue, I was like, "I don't think this is something that Jesus would do." And I was really there about my money. I was trying to get the job done, get the results, so I could get the money and get out of there. But the energy was so non-Christian like. She chose that moment to tear me down, to judge me, rather than to love me. You understand? And I wasn't expecting no hug, no kiss, no "you're so great," none of that. But what I did expect after she asked me if I went to church, I thought she was going to invite me to church. Because that would have been the Christian thing to do, right? But nah, she took this moment to say, something's off with you. You're not enough. I'm not looking for people who do what you're doing. Which is fine. But what's not fine is you claiming to be about the Christian faith, claiming to be about Jesus, yet you're judging me and you don't know me at all. Because I think the Bible says something like, judge not, yet you be judged first, right? It says something like that, right? I could be paraphrasing. It said you will know thee by the fruits of thy work, right? It says love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? But there was nothing Christian about what she did. And this is the point of this video. People will claim to be of a certain faith. People will claim that they love a certain thing, yet their actions will be completely off about that. If you ever hear somebody claim that they love something, yet their actions are about the opposite of that, yet they're not following that, because I was convinced that she was really about it until she started talking. And after she talked, she exposed herself. And boy, I'm telling you now, if we was in the grocery store or if we were on the street somewhere, I would have let her have it. And when I say let her have it, I would have told her all kinds of things that she's doing wrong. But I didn't want to rub her. I didn't want to rub the household wrong. I didn't want to burn the bridge between me and my customer, because that was his daughter. So there's a respect thing there. But at the same time, it could have been something else. Maybe she was just trying to fill a void that wasn't in her. It was a projection, maybe. I don't know. But I think you should watch out for this type of thing. You should watch out for people who are claiming one thing and doing the other. Because in the world of America, we call it hypocritical. You not about that. You're a hypocrite. Boy, I wish we was on the street somewhere. I wish we wasn't on that property, because I would have said a lot. I would have made her feel dumb. But the best thing I could have done was, you have a good day. Good luck to you. And just walk away and done my job. Because I really thought that was a friendly interaction. But nah, it was a judgmental interaction. And she's the one that actually got exposed. She has no idea who I am. No clue. So yeah, that's just about it, fam. Let me know if you've ever had any situations like this. Let me know if you've run across somebody who tried to judge you, claiming that they was about something, but they really ain't about it. And what's really funny is she had the nerve to judge me, talking about something's off about me because I don't go to church, claiming that I'm not about that faith. Yet she neglects the people who are in the high rankings of that faith, who do things like sleep with the women in that building, in that congregation, who do things like take little boys and take their innocence from them, if you know what I mean. Because there's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of cheating in there going on. And as we all know, it's a lot of judgment going on. Whole lot. So yeah, fam. That's just about it. If you're feeling this, like, share, and comment. Leave your feedback. I love to hear from you. Just remember that being prepared eliminates fear, and being aware makes everything clear. It's that man, Tosh the Rapping Detailer, and I'm out of here. Peace.